Evil Genius 2 has been rated T by the ESRB for fantasy violence and mild language. It is approved for all players age 13 and over. From the turreted castle and Main Street to Monte Cristo Island and Kukuana Land, Bartholomew Xenon's Xenon Land is protected by the Night Sheriff. Day and night, he's burdened with a witch's curse to be aware of all that live and play within the massive fantasy theme park. Now, an attack on the park by a monster hunter who knows far too much threatens everything: guests, staff, and fellow supernaturals taking refuge in the park. The Night Sheriff must scramble to uncover not only the source of the threat, but secrets of the park of which even he is not aware. If he doesn't, he may be doomed. The park may be doomed, and even the world may be doomed. And that's a lot of doom. Go to Amazon.com for your copy today. Eastern Smash, Central Smash. Okay, so Central Smash, Republic Smash have a standard presence in this region. It will cost us three workers and take 10 seconds and 1 broadcast strength. So let's go ahead and scout them out. Okay, if we look at our minions, you see these guys are going off on that mission to scout that particular group. Okay, this guy. Okay, you know what? We're going to see about adding another aircon unit here and here. Aha! Now, it's only in this area, but we can now do criminal operations. So, which one do we want? This one, heart-shaped rocks, what does it do? Gradually moves all heat. We don't have any heat yet. $75 every 5 seconds. We don't have the right minion for it. Is there nothing else we can do? What's this? Charlie Bliss. Wow. How about this? 6 workers, $75 for every 5 seconds, $54,000 total. Let's launch this scheme. Now, you will, when you launch a scheme, your minions leave. They do not come back. You have to recruit more. Now you see we've got 16 grand again. We were down to 6. So what we're going to do at this point, right away, let me check the optionals. I said new ones. Finish scouting, yes. Collect the reward. That's plus $3,000. There we go. This build mess hall tiles. Yes, more mess hall tiles, not the ones we got. This says build training. Whoa. Now, these guys, let me pause this. These guys are what are known as good guys. And remember, you're playing bad guys.
Locate and distract that intruder.
I have no prison facilities yet, so I can't capture them. And to be honest, my workers are nowhere near smart enough to handle them on their own. But I do need to build a prison to accomplish other missions. So what we're going to do is we're going to do another 8x8. And 1, 2, 3, 4 for the door. While we're talking doors, let's put one over here. Oh, can't have one. Okay. Can we have one over here? Yes, we can. Alright, we'll put in a prison cell. And we don't have enough money for the interrogator chair yet. I gotta tell you, that interrogator chair is just one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I'm gonna add 2 rows to this. Like so. And then I'm gonna move this over 1 or 2. That way I can put a door here, because I don't want investigators just traipsing into my control room, do I? Oh, look at this. See, they're wandering around. It's just an abandoned casino. Nothing to see, nothing to see. Of course, they're going to follow my idiot workers who are just coming in. And look, they're disguised. Except, oh hey, look who's here. Max is right there. He can tell that these are bad guys. Or good guys, rather. I'm the bad guy. Alright. We're going to move this thing. Not far, just here. That way I can put a...
Your broadcast strength has run out.
Yes, it has, but... Boom, there we go. We have more. Okay.
Salaries paid.
All right, now. I built a prison. It only has 1 cell. Do I have enough for the interrogation chair? I hope so. There we go. Let me check the objectives here. Now, it may seem, I have to admit, I openly admit that I have a very chaotic playstyle, okay? I have a very chaotic playstyle. I tend to play in a very random way so as to basically, you know, it's like, okay, I see this getting done and I need to get this done, but I don't always operate as if I have a plan, if that makes any sense. Okay, that's 9. I need... There we go. That should do it. Trying to build those mess hall tiles.
Optional objective complete.
There we go. Optional objectives are very important because they keep you running. All right. We have our interrogation room. We have our prison cell. What we need now is a training room. Training room is another one that I do 9x9 on.
Optional objective complete.
You see, you always keep up on your optional objectives, always, because we're about to start the side story. By the way, the lockers control how many minions you have in your base. I needed 6, so that's 2 lockers, 2 sets of 3 lockers. Now you might be wondering why I didn't cover this. It's because I'm planning on expanding the barracks out this way eventually. Okay, we have a training room. We have a prison. Right.
Optional objective complete.
That would be hiring the 6 extra people. It's always worth it to complete these. Always. If you're not doing anything else, make sure you're completing this. But let's go to the side stories. Now, we have, these are on minion recruitments, specialist minions. What we're going to do is we're going to do the big picture thinking. Yes, you're a genius, but you're the ideas guy. Best to leave the small details to someone less qualified, someone disposable. Maybe a team of disposable someones. The world is lousy with scientists who'll do anything for a research grant. Try and get one who's not actually lousy. Complete the objective to earn all rewards. Plus $20,000, a new minion type, scientist.
Salaries paid.
New item whiteboard, new item impact analyzer, and new item data bank. We're going to start this.
Boss, we've been trying all morning, but we need your help solving a problem. This thinking stuff is hard.
I suppose we can't all be towering intellects. Very well. What devious issue requires my attention?
What are these pieces of string attached to our boots?
Laces. They are laces. Was this your problem? No wonder our research department hasn't been delivering. Time to train some smarter minions.
Okay. So what we need to do now is kidnap a scientist on the world stage. Just so happens there's a scientist within the area that we are operating in. Of course, it would end that. Where else can we find scientists? Well, we don't really know, do we? Oh, here's one. Let's see, where else do they want us to scout? Yeah, let's collect that. Eastern Patriot States. Southern Saber Territories. Northern Saber Territories and Western Anvil. Okay. So this is a good place to send a scout. Of course, to send a scout, the first thing we need to do is we need to increase our broadcast strength. Which means, nope, over here. Which means what we need is another one of these. And let's weird. Alright, there we go. You have to keep your minions taken care of or they will start revolting on you. There's a joke in there somewhere. Here we go. 2 air conditioning units and a radio repeater.
New optional objective available.
All right. And there we go. New optional objective is available. Kill an investigator. Okay. Right. Yeah, we'll do the other ones next. Okay, and what is this?
Neural network has been established.
I have no idea. Okay, we have a new criminal network. We need to kidnap a scientist, so we're going to go ahead and do that.
Optional objective complete.
All right, let's see what that is. Earn 20 grand from schemes. That's a good thing. Now we're going to have to build a vault soon. Okay, we have our scientist. He's being taken in to be interrogated. Those guys are spies. Hold on a second. Yeah. We're gonna set these guys up for termination. Hey, Max. Come down here.
Not my favorite part. Fighting is so messy. Must I do everything myself?
Okay. I know I forgot something. Something else you want to build in your prisons is not actually a piece of prison equipment.
Optional objective complete.
It's a power system equipment piece. It's a piece of It's one of those. It's a power room equipment called an incinerator. Because these bodies are just going to lay around here until...
Very well.
Let's turn it back on just to fast forward. See, bodies laying around
Intruder has been captured.
lowers your morale. So you need some way to clean up the bodies. Alright, let's stop this right now so I can do this. Kill him,
There's an intruder here. Kill them.
kill him, and capture him.
And capture that intruder quickly.
There. Now let's go back to the... we have a scientist in the cell right now. His resolve has gone down, so we can torture him into giving up everything he knows.
You're running low on power. Build more generators.
Now this is one of the funniest things in the game. Watch this.
An intruder has given us their secrets.
There we go. Now, it says we need more generators, so let's go to the power room, the power station, and do this. There are better generators that we can acquire later on. Of course, we need scientists for that. How much power do we have? 6? Okay. Alright, let's check that side story. Okay, optional objective 1. Big picture thinking. The prisoner taught us how to build something called a blackboard and solve something called basic calculus. Expose a minion to these concepts, create your own scientist. Right. My minions are fighting. Damn. They are... You see? They are walking their way through my minions.
They won't escape me. Since when must the boss take out the trash?
There we go. Okay. Now what we need is a scientist trainer. We're going to put it right... Where are we going to put it? We'll put it right here. Now these guys with the Tylenol over their head, they need to eat. Or they need medical attention.
Task complete.
It's amazing how small the infirmary can be.
Power restored. You're running low on power. Build more generators.
A new type of minion is available for training. Okay, we accomplished everything. Let's collect the reward.
I'm ready to uncover the mysteries of the universe for you, boss. What do you want me to research?
Interesting word. Research implies you are searching for something a second time. You better not be charging me.
Okay, guys. And with that, we're going to call this session closed. Thank you very much for watching. I'll talk to you later.
Introducing Verde Square, she's standard reclusive trillionaire with a maniacal air and divine and flair. Vibrant tyrant enshrined in a stylish chair. You can find me there on my island lair, with the sirens blare and the strident striking there, with the slightest glare. I'm on fighting there to decide for the frightful air.